What's up?
Oh my god, Drippy just reacted.
New car foreign, I can keep going. Whole damn Drake on me, I just can't show it. How you say you got the racks, but you can't show it.
As y'all can see by the title, I'm back with yet another reaction video, and y'all see I got the light in now. It's up! So as we waiting for this video to get ready to go, while I pull this video up, all I want you to do is sit back, relax, grab your snacks, and get ready for me to react. Let's get it, boy.
An extraordinary tale emerges as a woman's ex-boyfriend employs cunning tactics in
He
pursuit
look
of
kind
his
of crazy, I ain't
desires.
gonna lie.
Law enforcement's riveting investigation leads to a dramatic confrontation, exposing the astonishing extent to which some will defy the law. In early March 2022, a female reported her ex-boyfriend was violating a restraining order that forbade him from making any contact with her in Tavernier, Florida.
I just feel like that whole restraining order, and especially if it's like your ex and stuff, like that shit does not go good. They already know where you live, and it's very hard to get them to follow that order. And it's just, I just feel like it's fucked up. It's like, you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. So yeah, that shit is weird. And he looked weird. So I hope that this girl, and nothing bad happened to this girl, but damn.
The ex-boyfriend was identified as a 36-year-old named Claude. The female victim stated Claude was served with
Man, I don't even say shit. What the fuck?
a final judgment for protection against domestic violence in January 2022, prohibiting Claude from contacting her, either directly or indirectly. Since the restraining order was served, an investigation revealed that he had been disregarding it by making numerous calls, sending texts, and mailing USB devices containing messages to the female.
The hard drive is absolutely fucking crazy. Like, the text messages, okay, whatever. But the hard drive, you're fucking pushing it, brother. That is insane.
Additionally, he was using a phone application that altered the display number, effectively concealing his true identity when making contact.
Wow.
But first, let's take a second to hear from today's sponsor, Core. Core Essentials specializes in...
He got me fucked up. We coming back when this sponsor is over with. What?
After some time, the female victim reached out to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office and submitted a collection of mails, voice recordings, and videos that demonstrated Claude's continuous attempts to contact her. These pieces of evidence depicted him trying to persuade the female.
We all probably have been through a heartbreak before, and it's like, you do want to go crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I've been there, done that. But it gotta get to a point where you're like, okay, this person clearly does not want to fuck with me, so I have to leave them alone. Simply put, or you will be like, that's weird. Like, it actually is weird. Like, you thinking, oh, like, they love me, this and that. It's like, no, bro. Like, they want you to leave them alone. No matter how bad it hurts, you have to leave them alone. Like, what the fuck?
To withdraw the restraining order against him. Notably, in one of the calls, Claude went to the extent of using a robot voice in an effort to conceal his identity. However, that didn't quite work. In late March 2022, the Sheriff's Office dispatched received a call on its non-emergency line from an individual claiming to be an off-duty New York State trooper who reported a possibly intoxicated driver driving recklessly.
Sheriff's Office, this is Ashley.
I'm a state trooper from another state. I'm reporting a drunk driver driving northbound on overseas highway. Like, this person's very drunk, very drunk.
Okay.
Like,
give me the description of the vehicle.
So on this, what I think he trying to do. He trying to say, this is what I'm thinking. And I don't pre-watch my fucking reaction videos. I don't, but this is what I'm thinking. The person who he calling on is the girl. And he trying to say he's an off-duty cop to give him probable reason to pull him over by saying that she's extremely drunk, like she's a danger to everyone around her. The dispatch, he want the dispatch to just say, fuck it, arrest her. Pull her over. I could be wrong as shit, though. I don't pre-watch my videos. I can be completely wrong, though. Let's find out.
it's a white truck.
Do you know what type of truck, what make?
I'm trying to stay away, but this person's really drunk. It's a white Toyota.
And what are they doing? Just failure to maintain lane?
Yeah, they're swerving everywhere.
Okay. What's your last name?
Conan.
And your first name?
Zachary.
Huh.
I'm still behind it.
Damn. I think they said his last name, his first name or some shit it wasn't Zachary. I know that. It was like Chade or something, some shit. I don't fucking know. It wasn't Zachary though. So, I guess I was wrong. It happens.
And they're swerving really bad. I'm not even
Okay.
kidding.
All right.
You got a cop over here?
There's somebody else dispatching that information out.
Okay. Yeah, she's wicked. I'm telling you right now, this person is wicked drunk. Oh my gosh.
While the alleged drunk driver was passing deputies on routine patrol, they noticed the reported vehicle being closely followed by a white vehicle, which then pulled over to the shoulder. Shortly afterward, Claude emerged from the driver's seat and dashed towards the deputy's patrol car. He made the claim that his ex-girlfriend was driving while intoxicated and promptly asked the deputies not to inform her about his call or conversation with them. Deputies soon conducted a traffic stop on Claude's ex-girlfriend and had her
So, am I fucking tweaking? Am I tweaking right now? What the fuck? I'm so fucking confused. Are y'all confused?
undergo standardized field sobriety tests.
Okay, no, I'm not tweaking. I was right. He called on a girl in a truck. He ran to the officer because he didn't want the girl to... Yeah, I was right. Fuck. Damn. My mind is circles, cuz. My God.
The female victim voiced her suspicion that Claude was behind the traffic stop and harassing her. In the end, she showed no signs of impairment and was released.
Ma'am, you can put your foot down and go back to your truck. We'll get you out of here in just a second, okay? We had an off.
That bitch sitting there standing still as a scarecrow. What? She is not drunk.
Duty law enforcement officer call you in. That's why we have stopped you.
I got an ad. Hold on.
Okay? Yeah. An off-duty law enforcement officer observed the violations, which is why we stopped to check on you. Okay? So I understand, I guess, a little bit if you're on your phone, but you have to understand maybe we thought you were impaired.
I totally get it.
And we really do appreciate your cooperation.
I totally get it.
She's fine. Do we have anything else, or can I release her? Yeah, she's good.
I knew she was.
She know that nigga she dealing with crazy as shit. She knows it. Like, you could tell, because she's not even being, like, irate or anything. She's like, oh, here we go. Him with his bullshit again. Which is crazy. It's crazy you gotta deal with niggas like this.
Thereafter, a sergeant with the sheriff's office spoke with Claude by phone. Upon being asked what agency he worked for, he stated he had another call and hung up. Given the gravity of the incident, the sheriff's office conducted a thorough investigation. Detectives managed to trace the phone number used to make the fake DUI report, only to find that it belonged to a phone application designed to block the user's display number, ensuring anonymous calls. Despite this obstacle, the detectives persisted in their investigation.
This nigga is crossing every box for this bitch. My God! A secret phone service so you can... Wow! Every box crossed.
In due course, the detectives successfully acquired records from the phone application company, revealing the 911 call made from Claude's account with the company. Furthermore, they reached out to the New York State Police and confirmed that there was no trooper by the false name originally provided by Claude. Claude was then contacted again by the sheriff's office, where he provided several excuses for the audio recordings of him, such as the female victim stealing his therapy folder from his bedroom, which contained audio recordings of him. When asked if the original file would be on his computer, he said he had deleted it. They explained to him that the evidence does not support his claim, and that he may have gone too far trying to get the restraining order dropped.
It's him sitting down there. He know he fucked up. He did not think he was gonna get caught. You got caught, buddy. Yeah, I'm happy he got caught, because that's weird shit. Creepy shit. Preying on women and children is weird as fuck to me. Weird as fuck.
At the end of March 2022, a warrant was obtained for Claude's arrest due to him violating the restraining order, and he eventually turned himself in. During the subsequent interview, Claude evaded answering questions by asserting that he was the victim, claiming that his ex-girlfriend had abused him for years. and stating that he was fearful and dealing with PTSD. When the investigators played the 911 recording, in which he falsely portrayed himself as an off-duty state trooper, Claude denied making the call. Although he admitted knowing the person responsible for the call, he refused to disclose.
Oh, I think that can be another charge, lying to a police officer. Wow, let's keep racking him up on Claude. Dude is a fucking weirdo. Seriously.
That information. He was shortly released on a surety bond. Following further investigation in late June 2022, another arrest warrant was issued for Claude, this time for the offense of impersonating a police officer. On July 11, 2022, Claude reached out to the sheriff's office and arranged to meet at a designated location in order to turn himself in on the warrant.
The return says warrant for impersonating an official, and then also a protection order. Who's the one that put out the warrant? MCSO? Us?
Detective O'Neill.
I don't know what it's for or why.
He trying to hit the fuck out of that vape before he go in. He trying to smack the fuck out of that vape before he go in. Oh God.
But that doesn't sound good. What's the warrant for?
Impersonating an official.
Okay, for what? What'd you do?
My cousin and I called the cops on her for following me, stalking me after with a current restraining order, and she was drunk, and they came and let her go, drunk, and literally escorted her into her building.
So how does that fall into you impersonating an
Because
official?
my cousin called, my whole entire family's cops, right? Like literally everybody but me. My cousin was with me in the car on vacation. This is how it went down. I was driving.
That's the problem there. Everybody in your family is a cop, so you think you can be a cop too. That's not how it works. And that's also scary too for that girl, because if anything were to happen to her, we all know who's going to be covering that up for her. His whole family is cops. Like, his whole family is cops. Yeah, they're going to have to look into that. If anything happened to this girl, God forbid it don't. God forbid.
Pull out of the big chill every day like clockwork. You can bet your ass she's gonna know where I am. In fact, she tells O'Neill where I am, finds me at my job, and then tells him, and then he comes to talk to me. And I've been on my best behavior. I pull out, she cuts me off, and probably so drunk didn't even know it was me. Drives into the mangroves, and then back onto the highway, and she's an alcoholic.
Without crashing?
Dude.
Now, we just seen them do that sobriety test on that girl. And she was standing, like I said, still as a scarecrow. Why is you lying on that girl? She was calm too. She wasn't slurring. She was just being chill. And he talking about she was drunk as a skunk, trying to make it seem like she was overlit. She was underlit as fuck.
She is a complete alcoholic, but like without crashing, swerving, you know, driving like off the side of the road. So my cousin's like, dude, call. Why would you
This
not
is all
call?
the tactics to
She's
make her
called
look
the cops
bad.
like 80 times when she's trying to steal your house. I said, you call. You're a cop.
Where does he work?
New York. He calls, didn't give his real name.
Okay.
Swear to God, he's 26 years old. And she says, well, that's just my ex calling. So I got arrested for that because O'Neill said that it was me on the phone.
Did it come from his phone or your phone?
It came from a different phone, but O'Neill has my phone calling his phone, calling.
He lying like a motherfucker. Which I was on a 4-way call with that bit? No way.
Because we're connected in the phones, because he retrieved my phone records. So he has something, but he doesn't have, like, proof that it's my voice. It's not.
So what you're saying is it was your phone, but without you actually being on the line.
Right. It's not, what am I going to do? I mean, it's not my voice, so...
Do you have a protection order?
One thing that I've learned from watching these videos and just watching a lot of, like, crime stuff, when somebody is lying, if you talking to somebody standing up, and they are closed off like this, closed off in any way, not making themselves big or whatever, how they usually are closed off, it's because they're reserving something, they're hiding something. If somebody is not lying, they're going to be open. That wasn't me. Like, I'm telling you, it wasn't me. They're going to be open with their body. That's just one thing I noticed. I don't know if it's 100% true or if that's a method to that madness, but I've noticed that, and I just want to say that because his ass is fucking lying.
Yeah, that's why. I'm on camera like 15 times coming down my blog. Like, I'll be at the food store, kids, go inside, and then I'll come out, and literally panic and leave. Of course, my whole life is a TV show. I have a dash cam. My house is put on the cameras.
Smart.
And no matter how much stuff I show Judge Garcia, he just denies the motion. You know?
Yeah, hey, she don't give a fuck what he talking about. Just put your hands behind your bag. Just put my fries in a bag, bro. Oh, God.
You already tried showing that she's the one that's contacting you or following you or whatever. So that's the sucky thing about like protection
She
orders.
actually came in my house and told me she was going to kill me on camera. I have the video. And then literally looked and smelled my bed sheets, went in my bathroom, went through my drawers and left. Called the cops.
She did all of this, but you ain't call the cops, no police report, nothing. None of this is taking place. She did all of this, though. She's so crazy. You trying to paint her out to be so fucking crazy, but you didn't file a police report, and your whole family is cops. What kind of fucking sense does that make? None.
I was gonna say
Lied on police record, said that I came to her house.
We didn't show them that?
I did. I gave it to Judge Garcia. He said she wants to feel safe. I'm going to make her feel safe for 2 years.
No, I know, but what they do about that? Her entering your home. Were you guys still married at the time or together or like living together?
She lived in a different apartment. She lied. On record. And the cop even wrote it on the goddamn paper. Said she lied. And they didn't do anything about it. And now this guy's destroying my life. Like literally ruining my life. I'm a single dad. I have my kids by myself at home.
Is it kids in common or no?
No. Oh God. She just wants money. She called me and asked for 80 grand and sent a phone call.
80 grand? That's insane. $80 is a stretch. What the fuck? 80 grand, y'all? Hell nah. I'm not giving nobody 80 grand unless I got a ring on that motherfucker. Or I came out of her. You feel me? My mom, my shorty, you feel me? My family. What? 80,000? Wow. You crazy as hell.
Called to Officer O'Neill and said that I had contacted her and I still got arrested.
So they just confirmed your warrant. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take your hat off, make sure, take everything out of your pockets. Okay.
You're right.
Why'd you turn yourself in on your birthday?
Because he was going to come to my house and make a spectacle in front of my family. I think this is her last shot.
Bro, why the fuck are you sitting like that, cuz? Is that seriously how they make you? No, that's not. I had been in a police car. I didn't get arrested, nothing like that. My mom's car broke down, that's it. And I don't remember having to sit like that. What the fuck?
She only has 10 more days to respond to the lawsuit or she loses by default.
Yikes.
So, it's like there's a lot of money on the line though.
Right.
A lot.
Ultimately, Claude was charged with felony counts of aggravated stalking, impersonating a law enforcement officer, unlawful use of a two-way communication device, misdemeanor counts of misuse of the 911 system, and false report of a crime.
I got these new lights, bro. Let me know if y'all like them in the comments down below. I also been reading y'all comments telling me to make my screen smaller, so I will do that in the upcoming videos. With all of that being said, if you did like the video, make sure you drop a like, comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you never miss an upload from moi. And with that being said, I'm about to get off of that bed. Deuces.
How you say you got them racks, but you can't show it. You ride around with 5 sticks, but you ain't gon' blow shit. Even when I go to sleep, my money's still in motion.